Okay, so you've seen the first two videos, and at the last one I showed that I've done the dolphin glaze. And this is very similar in color to the Evercoat or Rage once you mix it all up. But what I'm going to do now is I'm going to go back with the 100 block like I had before, same piece. And I'm going to also put on some more guide coat. And I'm doing this just so the camera can see, because normally I wouldn't do this for my own purposes. And then I'm going to block this again. Again, doing the crisscross pattern, cross hatch if you want to call it that, like they use on cylinder walls. And I'm going to continue on. I just want to show you how you can see, again, low spot, high spot. But again, this is a build, so it's going to take a little bit of effort to get this knocked down, but I'll get it knocked down. Okay, so I've gone over this a bit more. I still have more to do, but I wanted to show you the progress. And I will say this, block sanding is where you usually separate the people that are serious from the people that just kind of are casual. At the shop we had people, yeah, I want to do body work. You start doing them, or showing them how to do block sanding, and they give up really quick because this takes some effort. So you can see all this dust blowing off here. That's a lot of dust. But that's what it takes. So with that, I don't know if the camera will pick it up or not. You can still see there's some evidence of low areas. This is the original paint again right there. So that shows you that it's really a thin coat, but it's smoothing out. There's a couple little spots I'm going to have to address. I know it's hard to see, but I haven't done that side yet either. And I'm just going to keep blocking, but I just wanted to show you the progress. And again, this takes effort. This is not something you're going to do in 15 minutes. Whoop, losing focus there. This is something you're not going to do in 15 minutes and be done with it. So hang in there. The camera's having trouble focusing, so I'm trying to trick it. I blocked down the other half, the other side. There's still a little low spot right there, but that'll come out. I got a little more to do. But I wanted to show you this. That's a high spot. A little bit of low. And then this is another high spot. And I haven't broken through, but you can see the color change. Same way up here. That's a high spot. That's a high spot. This is kind of low in the middle. Now I can go down to bare metal. It's not going to hurt anything because I didn't grind it and make it a donut. It's continuing with the plane of the material I'm working with. But I know that I'm going to have to add some material. So I'm going to add some more up here and here, and there's a few other little spots. But otherwise, whoop, it's starting to look pretty good. And once I get this final, come on, focus. Once I get this final prepped here, the next step is going to be to put primer on it. So I'll just get to work on the other low spots and move on. Okay, so I'm done block sanding with the 100. And again, you can see the high spots. They were popping through. And that was some of the original paint or the original metal. Again, this is not all the way through. That was that little high ding that I showed you. A couple other spots. I know it's hard to see, but because the camera doesn't want to really focus. And I got a little bit of paint showing. That's okay. It's not going to hurt anything. Same way over here, a little bit of paint showing. All that did was take me down to a level spot on the panel. And so now, I'm sorry the camera doesn't want to focus because it doesn't have enough texture. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go over it again, but this time I'm going to use some 180 yellow 3M, and I'm going to use the same Durablock that I was using, and I'm just going to continue to block down. Now the reason I'm doing this is I want to eliminate some of the texture from the 100 grit, because obviously that's a lot rougher, so it's going to have some deeper scratches. And if I use the 180, it'll smooth it up, still take off some material, but not as much. And I'm still crisscrossing, just like I was before. See the material coming off, at least I hope it is. And I'm going to go over this just a couple times, and that'll eliminate a bunch of the scratches so that the it doesn't take so much primer. You don't have to build it up and fill in those scratches so much. So I swept the floor before I get started on the next step. Just wanted to show you how much Bondo dust that is. That's up to about the first digit on my finger. But that's a pretty good pile. But that's what happens. That's how it works. Put it on, take it off, make it smooth, paint it, make it nice.